Welcome to commentary of Dartford versus Havant and Waterlooville here at the Draper Tools Community Stadium on Wednesday evening. It's the Darts' final game before Christmas, and they're looking to get back to winning ways after the 0-0 draw against Bath on the weekend. The Dartford team, then, there are three changes. It's still Archie Mayer in goal with Jordan Winter, Samir Carruthers, Connor Essam, Tom Bonner, Luke Colson, Luke Allen and Alex Ward, the three new men, with Max Statham, Sam Adaudu and Malachi Napa completing the 11 on the bench. Christian Campbell, Kieran Murtagh, David Radari, Pierre Foncu and Charlie Sheringham. For the hosts, Brad House starts in goal with Josh Pasley, Joe Newton, Jake McCarthy, Paul Rooney, Billy Clifford, Jamie Collins, Oscar Goburn, Danny Wright, James Roberts and Mohamedou Fowl completing the Havant 11 on the bench for the hosts. Sam Magri, Jason Pryor, Charlie Searle, Ethan Burnett and Charlie Ruff. Comes to Oscar Goburn, who shuffles it sideways to Joe Newton. Statham can clear again and Winter will bring it under control for Connor Essam to launch long into the chest of Alex Wall. Knocks it into Samir Carruthers. Got it back here, Alex Wall on the right-hand side. He'll be up for this one. And he gives it to Carruthers, who sprays a ball to the left-hand side for Coulson, who brings it down well. Gives it to Sam Adaudu, gives it back to Luke Coulson once more. Looking low, he's going to cross on his left. Does. Not quite enough height on it. It will drop for Luke Allen on the edge of the area. Looks to shift it to Malachi Napa, who'll go back to Luke Allen, who can shoot. And it's tipped over the bar by Brad House. Appeals for a penalty. Tom Bonner leading the charge as Luke Allen was caught after he shot that on his left foot. And the follow through from the defensive challenge after Allen shot did take out the number 8. Sprays a ball nicely onto the right flank for Pasley. It wasn't Pasley in fact, because Pasley's now picked it up on the right flank. He's found space for Jason Pryor in the middle of the area. And that was the clearest chance any side has come up with in these opening 21 minutes. Essam will go long from the free kick. Once again, it's cross field from Essam. It's going to drop onto the toe of Napa, who got something on it, and he then looks to bring it down. He can't. It'll be cleared away, but only as far as Sam Adaudu on the left-hand side. He rolls it into Carruthers, who's been given enough time to fancy a shot, and it was a little bit awkward for Brad House. Just bounced on him. He did well to hold it. And Havant can bring it forward again as James Roberts plays it long, headed away by Connor Essam. Poor touch will allow Malachi Napa to pick it up on the left-hand side. He gives it to Carruthers, who knocks it back to Adaudu, immediately closed on Adaudu, but he does well enough to poke it through to Luke Allen, who now spins away from a couple of white shirts and can find Carruthers in space. He's got Wall to his right and he'll lay it into him. Alex Wall on the right-hand side, checks back onto his left, shoots and finds the corner. Alex Wall back against Havant and Waterlooville, gives Dartford the lead. Brilliant finish from Wall. It was so composed from the number 9, who could have just shot on his right boot. In the end, he checked back onto his left and bent it into the bottom corner to give Dartford the lead here at the Draper Tools Community Stadium. It's been a little bit against the run of play, but Dartford have weathered the storm from Havant. And it'll be a free kick to Havant and Waterloo, which they take short via Jamie Collins into Jake McCarthy, who finds a bit of space for James Roberts, skips away from Winter before bursting forward. Lovely run this from Roberts, still going and beyond Connor Essam before Max Statham got a crucial challenge in, and Tom Bonner completing the job, but he can't fully clear Bonner, and he can just find Fowler, who looks to shoot with the near post, and Archie Mayer got down really well. Clifford, but he can't, and Havant can now spring a counter, and it's Charlie Ruff's first chance to drive at that Dartford back line. It's a pretty average pass from Ruff, which will be picked off by Statham, and now Napa can drive down the right-hand side. Suddenly it's got very end-to-end here. Malachi Napa, can he get a cross into the area or check back onto his right before spraying a pass into Carruthers, who's in the middle of the park? He finds Coulson, who's got a bit of time. He's got Adaudu to his left. He'll use Sam Adaudu. Adaudu into the penalty area, can pull across against the face of goal, and it's into the back post. There's no flag, and Dartford have a second goal. I don't know whether it's an own goal. There seems to be a little bit of embarrassment about the celebrations, but it was Sam Adaudu who's taking the plaudits. He smashed it across the face of goal, and I think it would have been a final touch from a Havant player that put it in the back of the net. Luke Allen was there on the goal line. In comes the corner. Deep ball in, flick goalwards. Good contact from Essam, still not fully clear, and Havant can get a shot on goal now, deflected. Still not clear, sent goalwards. Excellent save from Archie Mayer to palm it behind. I think it was Ruff who got the shot in eventually. It was so awkward for Mayer, who was already down on the ground after a scramble in the penalty area. It'll be an in-swinger. In it comes in towards the near post. Luke Allen get the first touch on it. Still not clear, and the shot comes in from the edge of the area. Flashes wide of the far corner. Another brilliant foot in from Winter, and it'll find Murtagh, and Dartford can come away on the counter now with Coulson on the left-hand side. He's got Napper and Wall in the middle. He's got Murtagh as well to his right. He'll use Kieran Murtagh. Just want to slow down the game a little bit. Dartford has become a little bit breathless in recent minutes. Coulson again, given time to cross, and he'll look for Wall at the back post. He'll find him. Good touch from Alex Wall, brings him down. Able to spin away from his man and shoot. Beaten away by Brad House at the near post. Winter looking to get a foot in, but he can't. And it's Dartford leading by 2-0 via Alex Wall and Luke Allen. But it's Havant who are on it, with the keeper Brad House, who knocks it short to Paul Rooney. Havant have been at their most dangerous in the past 5 or 10, and have looked like scoring every time they've come forward. And this man's been crucial foul as he slots it into Passley, who's got space on the right-hand side to cross. In it comes from Passley. Good ball in. Winter got down on his haunches to head it away, but it'll come straight back in, you think, through Joe Newton. He knocks it sideways to Clifford before getting it back, allows Dartford to put a bit of pressure on him, but Newton then bursts away down the left flank before eventually he does cross. Adaudu's got Passley to his right. He didn't know he was there. He let it run, and Passley arrives to shoot and into the side netting. But it will drop in behind and run straight back to the Havant centre halves as the pressure is mounting on this Dartford back line. This is a real test of Dartford's mettle. Clipped in behind. It's a wonderful ball. It's brought out the sky brilliantly. Looked to tee up his partner. I'm not sure who it was, but Max Statham it is this time, who gets an excellent challenge in. Adaudu looked to clear. He missed his clearance. Fonku the one-man wall. Everyone else back in the area, and it comes from Clifford. It is a great ball in. It's sent goalwards and finds a way in. The Havant captain Jake McCarthy, who got the final touch from the ball in from Clifford. It was a good ball in. Dipped over Dartford's man and onto the toe of McCarthy, who could poke it in at the near. Not a great deal Archie Mayer could have done. Archie Mayer will launch this away. Up towards Wall, does well Alex Wall, finds Murtagh, who puts a ball up towards Luke Coulson. Passley gets up for the header before him. Wall then nod it back on towards Fonku. Murtagh will pick it up once more, looks to shift it back through to Pierre Fonku. Couldn't quite get a great touch on it, but he'll come back for Murtagh. He'll find Luke Coulson at the back post. Great touch, Coulson can't shoot. Wall! Yes, Alex Wall puts it in! Alex Wall at the double. He wheels away in front of the Dartford bench. He's got a brace at his old club, and Dartford restore their 2-goal advantage almost immediately. Brilliant finish from Wall on his left again. The Dartford number 9 has come to haunt his former club here. Alex Wall at his brilliant best. Murtagh loses out to Collins, who had a bit of a chunk of Kieran Murtagh's shirt, nothing given, and Havant get it back via Collins. Knocks it into James Roberts, who sweeps a nice ball to Passley on this right-hand side. He's got foul inside him. He's running at Adaudu, Passley, and he gets past Sam Adaudu. Whip ball in from Passley. Good one, headed goalwards and narrowly wide. Dartford are on their way to their biggest win of the season. There is full time. Cheers behind that goal at the Draper Tools Community Stadium. It finishes Havant and Waterlooville 1, Dartford 3. A brace from Alex Wall, back to haunt his former club, has seen Dartford pick up all 3 points on the road.